Hi guys, it's Amber. I'm trying this autofocus on this. We'll see if it's actually going to work well. But I hadn't put a video out in a little bit, and the last thing that you guys heard from me was that we had lost Snowy and Frosty and adopted some new pups. Well, I wanted to first of all show you that my Chrissy, see, little itty bitty, she's right there. She is doing beautifully. She's doing absolutely beautifully. Now, one of our adoptees, our new children, is Ladybug. Let's see if she'll let me get a picture of her at all, because she is very camera shy. That's Ladybug. She was the first one that we adopted after losing Frosty, and she came to us a few weeks before losing Snowy. She had been on the streets, starved, abused, beaten. God only knows what they did. Oh, and while we're at it, here we go. I told you all that we're having issues about my daughter's problems, and that we now have she and my grandson with us. This is my grandbaby that needs a haircut very desperately. Say hi. That's my little man. His name's Dante. I call him Danny. Danny, go put your shoes in your bedroom, please. Okay, now he has made an absolute disaster of my room. He took the puppy bowl and spilled it everywhere and tore my bed apart. He's being 2.5, almost 3. He'll be 3 the day after Christmas. Kind of to be expected. Snowflake, come here, baby. Snowflake. Fluffers. She's watching him, or I would get pictures of her too. Okay, so I'm going to flip the view if I can. Apparently I can't, and it doesn't matter because Spooky Doo, our Eskimo Chihuahua mix, has decided to go guard the door. He is the size of a miniature American Eskimo, and he's 9 months old. And there, I'm going to flip this around so you can see Spirit, our giant Esky. Let's show you Spirit. Spirit! Spirit! Come here, big guy. Big boy, where are you? Let me try and catch him in frame. This is hard to do backwards. There we go. This is my Spirit. This is my Esky Spirit. That's my big guy right there. That's him. He's huge. Give me those. Oh, grandparenting. It's so much fun. Fluffers, come here. Snowflake. Snowflake. Let me see you, baby. Let me see the pretty Snowflake. Pretty, pretty Snowflake. I'm trying to show you Snowflake because she is the prettiest little teddy bear female. And it's rare to see a teddy bear female that's actually poopy. And she is. They said she was 3 years old. She is less than 2 years old. We know this now because of our veterinarian and certain behavior traits that, we know from experience. Raising Eskies for all these years. Snuffer, Fluffers. There is Spooky Doo. That is Spooky Doo Dog. I'm hoping you can see him. That was our Esky Chihuahua mix. In fact, let's make sure you can see him. Here is Spooky Doo. He was born on February 29th, so I named him Spooky, and I have an absolute love of Scooby-Doo, so my husband added the Doo. So this is Spooky Doo. He's 9 months old, and he's a cutie, but we've really got to get his things clipped off, because he's got this aggression going. So, as you can tell, this is Grandmama's boy. He is definitely my baby. He loves his mommy and daddy, and his papa. But when he has his choice, he comes to Grandmama. Always has. That's my boy. If this video does not come out well enough, then you're not allowed to have that. Go put that in the bag with the cans. Um, he knows he's not allowed to have soda pop at all. But I tell him that I buy him these waters, the carbonated waters that are flavored with natural juices. That's his soda. So I let him have that. But he's not allowed to have real soda. Like I said, he's not quite 3. He's too young. Why put that trash in his body to start with? So, sorry, my coffee addiction. But as you can see, my beautiful little Chrissy she's doing quite well. She's in season right now, so we're trying to protect her from Spooky. Because we don't want mixed puppies from her. She is papered, purebred, show quality, perfect little miniature American Eskimo. But mainly, she is a service animal for me. She detects when my anxiety attacks are about to start. She detects when my heart rate is getting too fast. And she also gets me help when I fall. I tell her who to go get, and she goes and gets that person by name. She knows who each person is by name. So that is my Chrissy. That's my Tiny. She is the last of my original puppies. I'm doing better about coping with having lost the babies. I'm doing better. Having the new ones to care for, and Snowflake in particular, is got a personality much like Frosty had. She's very much the clown, the sweetheart. In fact, she came up here. I can show you for sure. Snowflake. There she is. This is my Snowflake. I call her Fluffernut. She's fluffy and she's kind of crazy. So, all the barking you hear, somebody's near our property. If somebody comes on our property, that is what they do. They go nuts, and they do not like anybody near their home. Now, the one that jumped up behind me, now you can see big old Spirit. He is way too big to be show quality. He's too tall, according to the AKC, UKC breeders of any sort. However, I have to tell you, this huge 70 to 70 plus pound American Eskimo is purebred, and he is an incredible protector and thinks he is a 10-pound lapdog. So as you can see, he likes to kiss mommy's hands. He will not kiss faces. We don't know why. Anyway, as I started to say, I am doing better emotionally. Having Dante to take care of my grandson, and having the puppies needing to be trained, that has been a tremendous emotional assist to me, because I feel loved and needed by them. And Snowy and Frosty always gave me that feeling of being loved and needed. For all of their years, they gave me that. And I know that, go put that in the bag. I know that they are in heaven. They are with my dad and my grandparents. And that they are my Esky angels. I know they are. Because if any puppies in the world put themselves out there and darn near got themselves killed protecting me a couple of times, it would have been them. They were very self-sacrificing, very loving, very affectionate, very kind, very, very decent souls. Here's my Chrissy. This is how she normally sits. Right here on my chest. Just all posted up on mommy. Now you can see why I love the American Eskimos. They are just so loving and so affectionate. And they are actually bred to be good companion animals. They're beautiful. They're easy. This girl has not had a bath since June because you don't want to bathe them too often. And when it came time for her to have her other bath, she had um, she had gotten into a play fight with Spooky, and she had an open wound above her eyebrow, and so she couldn't have shampoo on her. So then, when it's time to bathe her again, she goes in heat. So we can't bathe them when they're in season. That's very dangerous for female canines. With an open cervix, they would develop a severe infection and possibly die. So we're watching her very closely and just praying that, we get through again, because she'll be 7 in February, God willing. And it's funny because she's the oldest one now. She used to be the youngest and the tiniest. Now she's the oldest and the tiniest. Sorry, folks, I am still battling pneumonia and bronchitis. And this will probably go on for a few more weeks. But I'm getting through. I wanted to say thank you to some people who messaged me, who watched my videos. Very, 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 very sweet friend of mine, Bev, from Our Half Acre Homestead. She is a godsend to me. She's a wonderful ear for me. She's just wonderful in that way. And so, Bev, I am praying for you. You know that. We both have the fibro. We know what that pain is. But she introduced a new homestead channel. And for the life of me, I think it's called Let's Homestead Instead. I hope I'm right. Steph, I really hope I got that right. But Steph went back and watched my video. And she commented and sent prayers that were greatly felt. They were very much felt on this side of North America, of the continent. Danny. And so I wanted to thank you. I really do. I watch every one of your videos. I always do. Just like I do Bev's. I have seen every single video Bev has made at least one time, if not more. Pretty soon, I've got a young man who wants some knitting lessons. Dante, stop. And he's going to be coming out, and I'm going to show you how to knit from a student perspective, to where I'm walking him through it, and you can see it from the actual student. Not just me saying, oh, okay, well, you wrap the yarn around the needle going counterclockwise. That's not going to do anything more than any other knitting instruction video is going to give you. But doing it this way just might. And a very sweet young man that is a friend of my daughter's, and I keep praying someday will end up my son-in-law, went and got me this beautiful gray knitting bag you see here. Okay, and it's on wheels. He knows I can't carry things anymore. And he got that for me, filled with new yarn so that I could knit the Christmas gifts that I wanted to knit this year and didn't have the yarn for. So, Brian, if you ever see this, baby, you know that Mom loves you, and I just want to say thank you. You're always there emotionally and in every other way possible. You're a great, great young man. Very great young man. 21 years old, folks, and he's got more heart and decency than most people do by the time they are in their 60s. He's just a good guy. And my grandson loves him as his uncle and has known him as his uncle for over a year. And I trust Brian with my grandson at every turn. In fact, right now, my daughter is at Brian's because it's easier for her to do things online there. And I offered to keep the baby, and they were going to come get him today But there was a transportation issue, and I said, I'll keep him tonight. It's okay, no big deal. So, we'll see if I survive this one again. But I wanted to let everyone know I am doing emotionally a little bit better right now. It goes back and forth. There are days and nights when all I can do is cry because I just miss them so much. And we're coming up on the anniversary of losing Frosty in just a few days. I don't expect in fact, I think it's today, the 12th. That might be why I'm so down today. But she passed away on December 12th last year. And February 19th probably won't be too great for me either, because that's when we lost my Snowy. But I think that's why Chrissy's being so clingy to me, is because she knows that this was the day that, her furry mama went to heaven. It's either today or tomorrow. I don't really know what today's date is. I think it's the 12th. And I have just felt blech all day. Now I know why. So please send prayers our way that, my family will continue to heal. And that my body will continue to fight back. So, God bless all of you. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. Truly do. At some point, I will try to get better videos of the pups out, but you know how puppies are. They kind of do what they want to do. Anyway, love you all. You be well. Bye-bye.